your favorite recipe. Guess what I'm making today? Can you guess by looking at a little bit of that saffron and all these shrimp, chicken, and rice? Yes, I'm making paella. I don't know why I'm sounding or speaking in an accent that's not mine, but yes, I'm excited to make paella, and I picked the recipe from this cookbook, 50 Ways to Eat Cock. First thing first, we're gonna prepare our vegetables. Cut the bell pepper in half. I love cutting my bell pepper right in the middle so that I can really just segment and work with seeded and non-seeded side. We're going to cut this into strips. So the next thing we got, small tomato chopped. So of course, the longest part is going to be our rice, but oddly, it's not going to be the first ingredient to cook. We're going to start cooking our vegetables and then kind of like bet our rice on top of vegetables and then top that off with shrimp. Well, we are using chicken, just like the book suggests. I don't have a paella, like a traditional paella pan, but I've got something similar, something that's completely doable. So if you don't have one, don't worry, because this will do just fine. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I've already seasoned my chicken with salt and pepper. I have some leftover chicken breast, so it worked out great. Add our chicken in there. Next meat we got our chorizo. So I'm actually using boar's head chicken chorizo. I'm going to just thinly slice my chorizo. It's asking for onion. I like using shallot. For the rice, I highly recommend you really get this Arborio rice. If you don't have this, that's fine. I would still stick with like long grain type of rice. Soak this Arborio rice in just water and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to add a little bit of that flavor to it, sweetness and like a little bit of tanginess. I think it'll really go well with the rest of our ingredients. So we have this ready, and I'm going to add, the recipe calls for 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. And what I like to do is, here is where I like to add my garlic. The reason I added garlic on top of rice is I want the rice to get that, like the first touch of raw garlic. So whenever garlic releases its flavor, rice is gonna be like the first thing to observe that. So when I have this, time to add in our chicken stock. You're going to cover just the surface of rice, and you can like barely see the rice, right? That's what you're looking for. So once that's in, now go find your cover and put it on top and let the rice cook. Okay, so our paella is ready. Time has been up. 30 minutes went by pretty fast. Woo! Yes, mamma mia! And now is the fun part. Why? Because I get to add the rest of everything. So we're gonna add our frozen peas. And then now it's time to add my paprika, 1 teaspoon. Really add a nice color to this. And another coloring that I'm gonna do is this right here, saffron. And I'm just going to rub all that in here. We got our shrimp, And because shrimp cooks so freaking fast, cover. Now see you in 5 minutes. Oh, now right about time, our shrimp is ready and it's ready to be eaten. Here you go. And it's time to test my food. Exactly how I wanted it to be. And I'm glad I checked because yes, it needs more salt. And on that note, I'm going to add a little more saffron. I put it in my pocket. It's like so magical. Who would have thought? So just add that on. It's not the cheapest spice out there, but don't save money on saffron. Buy the real deal because it'll make your dish. If not, you're gonna have to throw out this whole paella, and then I cannot forgive myself if I have to do that. Almost forgot our very last part. Squeeze some lemon to help with the flavoring. I hope you make this recipe, and when you make this, let me know how it turns out for you and tag me. You can find me on Instagram at YouNotCooks, and I hope to see you soon. So please subscribe and hit the new bell button for new recipes weekly, and I will see you at your next favorite recipe.